Hello, everyone. How are we sounding? How is everything? Am I sounding good? Let me make sure that my audio is sounding great. Yay, it works. I was so worried that I wasn't going to be able to get good audio. I normally when I stream on Twitch, I use Streamlabs. I use like a separate thing from OBS, and so I had to like just mess with the settings in OBS instead of Streamlabs. So hi, hello. No, I did not forget, Andra. I did not forget. I just got home at 6:10, and then I made myself a hot dog and got down here and started streaming. Sounds extra crispy, like this pamplemousse flavor. Ah. How's everyone doing in the chat? Hello, Alyssa, Jacqueline, Mystery with Megan, Sarah. I don't know even how to pronounce your name. Curvays, Pretty Distracted Nails, Lay, Teresa, Catnag, Aaron, Alyssa, Great Grebo. Hello! Oh my god, yeah, my parents are actually driving through, or they were driving through Eastern Washington earlier, and it's been hot everywhere. It's hot today. Yeah, so how's everyone doing this Friday? Yeah, I got that nice crispy, like, ASMR noises. I don't know if it'll sound like that in the microphone. But, yeah, I haven't done a live on here in a while. But I felt like doing one tonight because, A, I've had to work late the last few days. And I haven't had time to actually, like, film a video to upload. And I was like, well, I still want to upload things. But it's going to be, like, live. So, and I haven't shown y'all. I mean, I have shown y'all in videos my streaming setup. So, hello in the Philippines. Hi, Just a Horror Show. Sharon, Maya. Hey, Maya. I know, it's been a while. You just got a gaming computer, so I've been spending hours getting everything re-downloaded. Oh my gosh. Well, this is a gaming computer, too. Josh built it for me 2 years ago, and I got a new chair. So, it's a Secret Lab chair. This pillow comes off if I want to. Oh, no, it's wrapped around the head. Okay. First time spending the night with a dude tomorrow. Super nervous. Oh, well, I wish you luck. Hello, JJ. Thank you, Ileana. I just did the hair the other day. I think it was like Tuesday I did it. Yeah, because I went to work on Wednesday with fresh hair. And I love it. I did like a darker root, like a shadow root thing at the top. I used one of the Lunar Tides darker shades. It was like mystery or something, so it was like a dark maroon kind of pink, and then a dark purple on this side. So I think it faded pretty well into it. My natural hair on the top here is still a little blonde, but yeah, and in this lighting it looks a little bit darker, but the purples that I use at home are usually a little bit more blue based than the ones that Brooke uses on me. I just mix a bunch of fucking purple colors together. I mixed some Lunar Tides, I had some Pravana, and some Joico, which is my normal go-to. But I do like my Secret Lab chair. Josh and I have matching ones. He has one, I don't even remember what his is. It's like got blue designs on it. It's from a game that he hasn't played much, but he has a bad back, so he needed a new chair. But there was a while where like he had the worse chair than me, and I was like, let's have you try my chair to see if it works for your back. And he used this chair for way too long, and I was like, I want my fucking chair back. You get to get your own. So, yes. Why am I not verified on here? The audacity of YouTube? I don't know, Angelo. I do not know. I've been on here for 10 years, so I should be. I don't know what that process is either. Like, I have no idea what the process is to get verified on YouTube. I don't know. But if you haven't seen the background of my stream setup, I have some art here, if it wants to focus. I have a cactus that I need to water, a little bubble candle. I got something from Michael's, and then a coaster. I got this from like Home Goods, and then I have some music posters. We Are Scientists, my favorite people, and then Elvi. It's a band made up of Matt Berninger of The National and Brent Knopf of his producer, and also is Ramona Falls. So I need to put more stuff up there because it's only like halfway up my wall. So. Yes, I did the lights to mirror the hair, and I can change the lights, too. I have an app in my phone that I can change the lights. I also need to not show you guys like when I'm typing in my password. Where's my lights app? This is all Elgato stuff, by the way. Happy Friday to you, Amanda. Hello. Thank you, Pretty Distracted Nails. I like my setup too. There's a bit more like overlay and stuff that's built into my stream when I'm streaming on Twitch, but I kind of just threw together the little window when I logged on earlier. I was like, oh crap, I don't have anything logged into OBS. So, but like with this one, I'm gonna mess with the purple light. I can make it green. Ooh, I can make it yellow. I can make it red. Ooh, the red looks kind of cool actually. I can make it blue. Like bluey green. I can do all kinds of fun light things. I think I'm gonna stick with the purple though. Maybe like that purple. And then maybe I'll make the pink. Well, I guess the pink is pretty red. There we go. It's fun. You can never catch my other streams. Happy to be here. Well, thank you, Diana. I stream super late on Twitch. I never get on at a normal time. I'm like, oh, I start at 8:30. The other day, last weekend, I started at like 10 o'clock and I streamed until like 2 a.m. And I was like, I just want to play the Cottage Core pack in the new Sims game. And I love it. So, and I don't stream here very often, like at all. Like I used to. I did a lot during quarantine because I had nothing else better to do. But now it's a little more complicated. But Josh is at a friend's house tonight jamming, and my sister came and picked up my parents' dog, Remy, because Remy's was here the whole month, and my parents are getting back from Minnesota today. So Remy is not here. We can keep all the doors open now, and don't have to wake up at 7 in the morning. Though I do kind of like waking up at 7 in the morning. I feel more productive when I do, even if I go to bed at 2. Yeah, the Pacific Standard Time Zone struggle. It's such a struggle. Like, when I'm streaming late at night on Twitch, and I stream into the early morning, I get people from Europe who are waking up, or like, there was somebody who's like a regular in my chat is from Singapore, and so it's like the morning, or like the afternoon the next day, and I'm like, alright, is the new pack worth it? I mean, the build and buy items, and the cast stuff, I mean, it's a very much like a thing if it's your style, if the design of things is your style, but the gameplay is fun. If it was just the gameplay, I don't think it would be worth it, but I like the style of the stuff that comes with it, like the build and buy stuff. So kind of depends. If that's your like style of stuff, I say go for it, but if not, then the gameplay by itself isn't worth it, I don't think. But that's kind of the same with every pack, where it's like, if I don't like the clothes, if I don't like the, like, I mean, the only pack I don't have, to be honest, because I've been spending my money on EA shit the last year, the only one I don't have is Journey to Batu. And then the kits. I don't have any of the kits. Are Sims packs ever really worth it? Honestly, I mean, I feel like the pack, like, Tiny Living was nice. I feel like the stuff packs, when they're good, are totally worth it because they're like $10. But there's so much custom content out there that you can download and so many mods that you can download that you can totally play a like fulfilling game of The Sims without buying packs. I just am a semi-completionist when it comes to that stuff. I'm not a completionist when it comes to buying other things, but I was like, I want all the packs. Just not the Star Wars one. Because that one is dumb. You have Sims 3 pets, but that's it. See, I never played Sims 3. I never played Sims 3. I played Sims 1, and then I'm playing Sims 4. So I skipped 2, and I skipped 3. But I do kind of want to play Sims 2, because I've seen so many videos of it. Like, specifically, I want to play Sims 2, because of the videos that Juno Birch has made about them. And I was like, I want to play The Sims 2 and be chaotic. Because there's only like, you can only be so chaotic in The Sims 4. But Sims 2 is where just things run wild. I hear the Jeremiah Star. Yeah, I saw like a teaser of did you hear the Jeremiah Starfish? Jeremiah Star is a yak farmer now. I saw that there was like, I don't know if this is a real palette or what, but like, the palette, there was like a palette that was supposed to be like a Wyoming themed palette, and it had like yak as a title. I don't know if it was real or not, but like somebody sent it to me and I was like, okay, that's weird. I love Juno Birch. The first Juno Birch video I ever saw, I saw it twice before I showed it to my sister. It was the groceries where she had the freezer full of Joy Desperates. And so I'm watching it, I was like, what's a Joy Desperate? And then I see that it's just like a person, that's just like a freezer full of people. And I start laughing. And then Libby, I showed it to her later. No, she like started watching in the middle of the video. And she just heard the like Joy Desperates in the freezer, but didn't see the freezer. And then as soon as she saw the freezer, she lost it. It was so funny. Oh, I love Juno Birch so much. Nothing screams beauty like a yak. Yeah. Well, in Sims 3, because I've seen a bunch of videos, I watch a lot of Sims YouTubers talking about the Sims 3 and about like the personalization of like Cass, where it's almost too much. And I feel like there needs to be a happy medium between like that and the Sims 4, and the same with the world. Like, I don't necessarily like open world, but I like open neighborhoods. Like, I don't want to have a loading screen to go to my neighbor's house, you know? But I do need a loading screen to go to another part of town. That makes sense. What? The YouTuber who does like, I don't know. Juno Birch, she makes Sims videos. She's a drag queen, makes Sims videos. Drag is like very alien-esque, paints her face like blue and green and purple and stuff. The Ranch palette, it was an exclusive for his last, yeah, because nobody would want to buy it if they knew the hell what it was. They're like, I'll buy it in a mystery box. I hate mystery box. Wait, does she do that? I don't know. I mean, I've watched most of Juno Birch's videos, but I don't think that's Juno. I don't think she's done one Santa Santa videos. I don't know what you're referring to, but sounds chaotic. Yes, Cat Nag, her drag. And I love her drag aesthetic. Just like aliens in the 50s and 60s. It's great. I'm taking off my headphones because I don't need to hear myself while I'm putting my makeup on. Yeah. I'm wearing my Friends Band t-shirt. They have a show coming up in a week? Oh my god. Hello, winter. My parents just left Minnesota the other day. What part of Minnesota are you in? If you're comfortable with saying. Oh, her sculptures are so cool too. I love them. I am obsessed. Oh, I need to zoom in more. I can't see. When I take my glasses off, I was like, oh fuck. I don't know, Angelo. I grabbed my Zodiac palette from BH, and then I have some of my JD Glow shadows. I don't know what I'm going for. Minneapolis. Yeah, my parents, they were out near Crookston. It's a small town out there. Got some cousins that live in the middle of fucking nowhere. I have not checked out Creature Cosmetics. I do not know much about them. I think I've probably seen them on Instagram, but I see so many brands these days on Instagram that I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. Cat and Egg, who are my favorite drag queens. Honestly, I don't follow drag much at all. Like, I don't know. I've never seen an episode of RuPaul's Drag Race, and I just don't follow drag artists much. The only ones I really know of are Juno, and then, know of more than just, like, knowing their names and stuff, or, like, Juno and then Kimberly Clark, but, like, I've watched some music videos of people, and, like, but yeah, I don't follow drag artists. I've seen people live before at events and stuff, but those are, like, all local people. But that is something that whenever I tell people, I'm like, oh yeah, I've never seen an episode of RuPaul's Drag Race. They're like, what? Huh? Middle of nowhere is an apt description of Crookston. Oh, that's great. Oh, Crookston. Yeah, they live, my cousins live out in farmland, in like wheat country. So, where's my concealer? I brought my makeup bag to work this week. Sorry if I missed anything in the chat for a while because my glasses aren't on, so I have to like squint to read it. Yeah, live drag I think would definitely be fun, like, but none of my, I mean, I guess I have some friends that go to drag shows and stuff, but I just end up usually just going to shows, just like rock shows instead. That is my outing of choice. Which, speaking of, there's one next week, and I'm super stoked about it. My friends are playing a show. I'm nervous because I haven't been to a show in 18 months, but venues in town are now going to be requiring vaccination records and stuff, like, and pretty much everybody that is going, I'm going to know, and like the kind of people, the kind of crowd that my friends' bands like cultivate are not going to be a bunch of people who don't believe science. So, pretty sure everybody who's going to go is already going to be vaccinated. Where's my brow? There it is. Ah. Rebecca, I have been watching Demon Slayer. I think we're like 14 episodes into it, give or take. We've been watching it, and I've been really enjoying it. The art style is absolutely gorgeous. Like, the art style is beautiful. So pretty. Oh, no. They're not We Are Scientists, no. My friends who are playing the show is Bad Optics and then Action S. They're local guys. But then at the end of the month, my other friends, Ravenna Woods, have a show. And then, like, 3 days later, the districts just announced a show in Seattle on, like, September 1st or something, and I'm very excited about it. What do you talk? Okay. I don't have TikTok. Hello? Yeah. Thank you. That was weird. I don't have TikTok. That's always the best when people are like, oh, check your TikTok. I'm like, what TikTok? I don't have one. No, not unhidden. What are you talking about? No. Goodbye. Okay. Weird spam. I figured I'd probably get more spam here than I do on Twitch. Because Twitch, I don't have as many people following me there. I do get some people, but usually when I'm streaming, Josh is also down here, so he kind of acts as a moderator. But he's not here right now, so. Hello, Nicole. Yeah, but the districts just announced a show today that they're doing in Seattle on September 1st, and I'm very excited about it because they were the one show that I was supposed to go to that was, like, gonna happen right before everything shut down, and I was really, really sad about it because, like, their album that came out last year was, like, top 2 favorite albums of the year, the other one being Run the Jewels 4, so, but... Keep getting nasty ads in here like pulling a big toe now? What? Ads? What? Thank you, Justco. Yeah, I did it Tuesday, so right? Yes. But it's always a fun process doing my hair again because it's like our hall bathroom upstairs, the sink is still just like stained with pink and purple. You know, it'll be that way for a little while. I just have to put some like probably some toilet bowl cleaner on it to get it out. Yeah, I've been liking Twitch. I have been enjoying Twitch. I mean, I just play The Sims there for the most part and then do some makeup-y related videos. But I've been really liking it, and the people who have been coming back and watching and interacting. If any of you are here, I appreciate it. And it's always fun. Does YouTube have an email? I mean, they have like automated ones that are like, I don't know, customer service or something at YouTube. I don't even know if YouTube has like just a centralized email. Usually it's just like click on a button that says contact us and then it sends it to some thing out in the ether. When I was a kid, I colored my hair with food coloring. Oh, my sister's friend did that. My sister's friend used Kool-Aid. My sister's friend used Kool-Aid once, and I remember her hair was like super, super white blonde, and then when she put the Kool-Aid in, it was like this weird, like stained pink for a while. It was not good. It was not good. There's no way to contact YouTube. Hey, Thorn! Who else am I? Hello, Aaron. Who else am I missing? Not squirtily enough. Mary, Alyssa. Okay, just making sure that I said hi to as many people as possible. If I can find my dang brush. There it is. There it is. There it is. This is why I don't need more brushes. Because I have too many. But, yeah. How's everyone's Friday? I was super busy this week. Work stuff. Stayed late at work yesterday and the day before. But we don't have to worry about the puppy dog anymore, which is nice. Hey, Gabriella. Truktan. Hello, hello. Well. My first haircut in 2 years, the blue Arctic Fox I used 2 summers ago was still kind of there. My hairdresser was like, do you swim? I haven't used Arctic Fox in a long time, but yeah, the one color that always kind of just stays in my hair is this freaking pink. Like, every time I've gone back to get my hair done with Brooke, months and months and months after, like, any dye was put in my hair, it's just this one patch of pink that stays. And I think it's because it never sees the sun, so it just, like, never fades. But the purple always fades faster because it sees the sun far more often. So, far more. Wait, they have Halloween stuff? Wait, fall. They already had fall stuff? Wait, they have fall stuff or Halloween stuff? I went the other day to get, like, fake flowers. But they didn't have any Halloween things. They just had fall stuff. That too, just a horror show. The red sticks. But like the purple, like this side obviously it's in video. I guess it is on the right side. But the purple gets so faded, like the top layer, it just like ends up becoming like gray and blonde. Like a weird silver. Okay, I already put my eye primer on. Okay. Did I have one brush? Do I have one eyeshadow brush down here? I feel like I probably should have grabbed more eyeshadow brushes. Hi, Hanky Panda. Thank you. Bath & Body Works has fall stuff. I mean, I haven't been to the mall in, like, forever, so, like, I don't know what things are in stores now. I don't know. I do not know. The only time I go to the mall is if I, like, have to just re-up, like, 1 or 2 things. I go in and then I leave, and it's like done, cool. Like it takes no time, but yeah, I haven't gone to the mall in a while. My the purple because I've done purple all over before, and that was, God, how many years ago was it now? that color, it was actually a really fun fade out because it faded. I got more compliments on my hair when it was fading into silver than when it was like full purple. And I was like, thanks, but like I didn't try. Like, that's always funny when I get compliments on things. I'm like, I didn't, or people ask, oh my God, how do you get your hair color to do that? And I'm like, dye it a month ago? Like, I don't know. there's no process. And that's my favorite thing. People ask me like, oh, how do your hair look like that? Or like, how do you style your hair? And I was like, I put a flat iron in it and then I curl it. Like, that's why I don't do tutorials, because I'm terrible at explaining things. I want to dye my blonde hair black, but I'm afraid when the roots grow, it'll look like a skunk. Black hair is the one hair dye I've never done because I am just afraid of it fading weird and like, or like staining weird, because my natural hair color is like this ash dishwater blonde color. So, I don't know. Last year you had pink and orange hair by accident because I went swimming red. No! I mean, at least it was like a Hayley Williams hairdo after that. Like, pink and orange at least go together. It'd be weird if it was like colors that clashed really bad. But, yeah, orange is the one color I haven't done at all, really. I've done like red. I did red for a long time in college, and after that, and then I've done like an acid green, which like isn't technically a yellow, but there was yellow in it, and when it faded to like a acidy yellow. That might be my next hair color, honestly. I'm gonna keep probably the pink and purple through the end of the year, but then 2022, I think the acid green might make a comeback because that was such a fun hair color. It was so fun. It was so much fun. You just did split dye, dark brown and red. Cool! I love like the split dye with like one side that's neutral and one that's colorful. Like, I love that look. If I was fearless and wanted and was like okay with dyeing my hair black, I would do black and like acid green. But like, you have to commit to that really hard and commit to the look. Neon peach. Neon peach is fun too. Neon peach is fun. Tennis ball green is my top favorite hair color. Yeah, I guess that's kind of like what mine was. Mine was Electric Lizard from Manic Panic, which I used to use almost Manic Panic exclusively because I worked at Hot Topic, and I was like, I get a discount. Cool. Like, I loved getting discounts on things. So much of my spending habits back when I worked at the mall was because I got discounts on things. Like, if I didn't work at Lush, I would not own as much Lush things that I still have. Like, I'm making my way through all of them. But because I worked there for, God, close to 3 years, I just accumulated too much stuff. Too much stuff. Well, with my roots, I do... Where's my eyeshadow? This is what I want to use. My roots, I do... Not usually. Anytime I've redone the roots, it's been with my sister. If I am not going to my hairdresser to redo it completely. But my hairdresser came to my house last time. But I don't like doing the roots by myself just because I can't see the back of my head. But Libby and I have done it before, and it's worked just fine. But my hair is naturally kind of lighter, so it lifts really easily, like super easily. And it lifts pretty evenly. Like, when we do like a decent amount of color or like decent amount of bleach on the top, I just feel like Draco Malfoy. I was like, just wait till my father hears about this. Like, working in retail is dangerous for the wallet. Yes, it is. It is definitely dangerous for the wallet. And I mean, we got things for cheap, and like I got gratis all the time. Like, I got free stuff all the time. So it was like, it's bad for the wallet, but also like not as bad for the wallet as it could be, you know? I don't know. You've been doing your roots yourself for years, and every time I'm still so scared. See, color, like, I am not afraid of color anymore. Like, if I'm going to put color all over my head, I'll just do it myself. But bleach is where I still have a little bit of a fear. I'm like, I don't want to mess it up. Okay, the question is, what color do I want to do? Shit. I think do I want to do like a green? I kind of want to do a green. Like a Capricorn. Josh's sign. Josh is a Capricorn. Okay. Da-da-da-da. So I'll talk about videos I've been working on. I've been working on a script. I don't script anything. I'm working on a script for my first billionaire video where I'm going to talk about Jeffrey Bezos, because that's naturally where I'm going to start. Because it's just ripe for meme content. It's like, oh, here's your favorite space cowboy. Psych. No, he's not. Nobody's favorite space cowboy. Also, the fact that his title of astronaut got revoked, which is so damn funny. It's like, oh, he just wanted to be an astronaut, but no, he couldn't be. But yeah, I'm working on that video. It's taking longer to script just because the idea of scripting something and also make it sound like I also am saying it, it's hard because I don't script things, if you couldn't tell. But because there's so much information that I want to have in there, I want to make sure I have it all correct and stuff. I don't want to say something that's wrong, because I don't want somebody to be like, actually, Jeff Bezos graduated from college in this year, and I'm like, no. Come on, space cowboy. Well, like, I'm writing the intro, and I was like, today we're going to talk about your favorite space cowboys. Psych, no he's not. Here's some other space cowboys that are considerably better. Spike Spiegel, Han Solo, technically the Mandalorian, he's definitely a space cowboy. And then Malcolm Reynolds. I was like, what was the one from Firefly? What was Nathan Fillion's character? I don't know. So yeah, I'm working on that one, and then I have a list of other billionaires to talk about. Elon Musk will be a weird rabbit hole that I'm just waiting for the comments to turn into, hey, have you tried crypto? Do you want to invest in this crypto? It's like, no, it's just this new season's MLMs. Fuck all that. Anytime I mention Elon Musk in any way, shape, or form in a video, I always get comments of people being like, oh, you should try this crypto thing. No. I'm a better space cowboy. We've started Cowboy Bebop. We haven't finished it. We started it like super late at night, and I was exhausted. And we also started it like the same time that we started Black Clover. And so like we got hooked on that one, and then we just diverted. And because for me, for a while, it was like I can't watch more than one anime at a time. Like I want to finish one. I don't want to jump between different ones. So that one is on my list. My list of ones I need to finish, or I guess watch completely: Cowboy Bebop, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, Soul Eater, and then we have to finish Demon Slayer. So those are the ones I'm thinking of. Crypto is MLMs for dudes. Yes. Your fave, yeah. All of our fave billionaires are probably, because the thing is, to become a billionaire, you have to, like, you have to put away some of your morals. Like, it's inherently bad to just be a billionaire, you know? Like, the only billionaire that I can think of that even remotely had more morals that I could agree with, he's already dead. Like, and even him, like, he's not perfect. Like, even Paul Allen wasn't perfect, but none of them are perfect. But yeah, Elon Musk will be one. Bezos is my first one. The Koch brothers will be a terrible rabbit hole to go down. Philip Onschutz, the head of AEG Entertainment, who puts on Coachella and also donates to like a bunch of hate groups. What else? Who else? Sheldon Adelson, who's like a casino magnate. Well, he's dead now, but was a casino magnate in Las Vegas. Is he dead? I think he's dead. But a bunch of people that I need to kind of deep dive into. Oh, and then Rupert Murdoch. That one. Rupert Murdoch. He, besides Jeff Bezos, I feel like Rupert Murdoch is the other billionaire that I have like a personal vendetta against just because he's ruined the news. Joe Rogan is the male Gwyneth Paltrow. Oh my god. Oh, Angelo, yes. I am utterly obsessed with Jujutsu Kaisen. I am so obsessed. Like, it's a problem. Like, it's a problem. Like, the voice actors are amazing. both dub and sub, like, oh my god. Like, my entire Instagram Explore page, well, not entirely, it's like split between like Jujutsu Kaisen memes and makeup stuff, and I'm like, I'm not mad, but it's funny that, like, my sister was talking to me, she's like, wait, you're obsessed with anime now? And I was like, yeah, dude, I don't know, like, I don't know. Yeah. Are you thinking of, Just a Horror Show? You're talking about subtitled, right? Just Co You Do. It's so good. It's so good. I haven't watched Beastars. I don't know if I want to, just because, I don't know. But, yeah, I remember you saying something that you only watch subbed, I think. But I've watched some, there's one of the guys who plays a person in Beastars. He has a YouTube channel where he's like read thirst tweets that people tweet about the characters that he voices, and it's hilarious. I think it's Jonas Scott is his name. I don't know, but oh my god, Aaron, it's so good. That's all I've been listening to. That's all I've been listening to is that damn soundtrack. It's amazing. And like, I was talking to a friend of mine yesterday who shoots shows as well, and I was saying how the music I've been listening to this year since not going to things has just been considerably louder and angrier, because I've had no other way to like rage, you know, like because I can't be at a show like with a bunch of people and just like feeling things, I have to get louder and louder music on my way home from work. Like, my voice is slightly raspy because I like sing at the top of my lungs when I'm driving home. Lost in Paradise is so freaking cute. Like, that outro is adorable. Oh my god, I love the outro. It's so cute. Fearing your furry awakening from Beastars. I heard that Jeffrey and Elon want to go to space to see if they can mine whatever the computer chips are made out of, since there's a shortage on Earth. No, they're just... The problem... I mean, I don't know what it is about billionaires in space. It's like, hey, there's a lot of stuff you could do on Earth first. Why are you trying to fuck up another planet? Like, no. No. Self-embodiment of perfection. Okay, my favorite ones... Let me get up my YouTube account. I know my background is not a fan art of Toji Fushiguro. Don't. Nope, wrong account. Logged into my ASMR account that I'd never post to. I know I need to post to it. So remember that one, the one that's in like the final battle, that one's my favorite. Well, one of my favorites. Remember is good. Hollow Purple is fucking perfect. Megami's theme just destroys me every time. I think it's called The Scariest. It's the one when Sukuna first pops out and then Gojo just shows up and then they just like have a little fight thing. I don't know. I think it's called The Scariest. That's what it's listed as here. Oh, and then Your Battle Is My Battle, where Megami just goes apeshit. Those ones are my favorite. Yes. Thank you, Angelo. One of the things I pride myself in having is music taste, so I'm glad when people recognize it. Okay, I've just been spending so much time putting on this olive green eyeshadow, and it isn't even properly blended. Abigail, you call yourself a makeup influencer? What are you doing with your life? Sword Art Online was actually the first anime that Josh ever showed me. I watched a lot of it. We watched up through the Alicization, like, arc. I guess it's an arc. Is it an arc? I don't know. But I liked it when we first watched it because that was, like, my only, like, frame of reference. I hadn't watched other ones that I liked a lot more. And he had shown me a handful of other ones that I wasn't really into. And SAO was the first one where I'm like, oh, I'm not offended by this. at first. Obviously, there was a couple things that happened later on where I'm like, ah, no, I don't like that. But it's fine. I just have really enjoyed other ones more. But 7 tornadoes touched in New Jersey? Are you kidding? That's crazy. What? Wait, Acid Black Cherry is a really good non-anime J-rock band. Cool. I should look into more of those, because literally all these bands that I've heard of just do anime theme songs. Like the ones that, Miuna was really great. She's done a couple of tracks for Black Clover's intros and outros. Who else? Kankaku Peru. Was that they do, is that what else? How do you say it? Oh, Eve, who does the first OP of Jujutsu Kaisen. Fantastic. Where's the song? Nope. Kankaku Piero. Yeah, they do the first OP for Black Clover. Haruka Mirai. So good! So good! Yeah, SAO lost me at the... yeah, SAO lost me at the sibling cousin not being cousin, that whole bit. And then when Asuna was taken, that part I wasn't a fan of either. But I mean, Josh had shown me a handful of other ones. Like, probably the first one he showed me was Fairy Tail, and I was like, this is so chaotic. What's happening? Like, I don't know what's happening. Ah! Like, it was a little much for me, and, like, the first little, like, story bit, and I'm like, why are they starting with, like, a villain that's a pervert? Like, no! But that one, and then he had shown me some other ones, knowing that I wasn't going to like them, just to, like, see my reaction to things, which was entertaining, for sure. I really hope everybody in New Jersey is, like, okay. 7 tornadoes? That's wild. So wild. Okay, what do I want to put in the middle of my lid? What is the Capricorn? Fate. The Fate series is another one that Josh is planning on showing me. That is another one that is on our list at some point. And then he started Akame ga Kill, which I didn't want to turn off immediately. But yeah, the one there's been a couple where I'm like, I want to turn this off right now. I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. Like, I couldn't get into Food Wars. It was so much. I'm like, what's happening? No. I'll have to look and see. I'll have to check with my friends who live in New Jersey. Well, I guess no, they don't live in New Jersey anymore. They live in New York. I'll have to check. I will have to check. We're just doing like a full Capricorn look all over the eye today. I haven't worn like an olive green look in a while, but you know, I like it. I like it. But yeah, Demon Slayer is the one that we're probably going to finish next, because we're like halfway into the first season. But I watched Snow White with the Red Hair, which was an adorable shoujo series. That one was so dang cute. It was so wholesome and adorable. Ugh, it's so cute. Yeah, I love olive eyeshadows. I feel like sometimes when I wear green, like if I'm not doing... If, like, the blush isn't the right color, I look, like, tired, but if there's enough, like, yellow in the tone, it works. Okay. Now I need my black eyeliner. Show knows where it's at. Kimi no Todoke was one that I've seen my friend Laura make videos about. Laura Nuzeth, she makes videos about manga like all the time. She like collects and has like a large collection. Huge Sailor Moon fan, but she also makes makeup related videos, and I've been following her channel for like years, I think. I don't know. We also have a mutual love of music and rock music, like Phoenix, the best. Yeah, the thing with Food Wars, because Josh had watched part of it before, and he was like, "Oh, the food stuff is good," and I was like, "I can't get past the other stuff until to get to the food stuff. Like, what do you mean the food stuff is good? How do you get to the food stuff?" But like the character, I gotta find my eyeliner. Nope. Oh, also, this is the liner that I think NYX is discontinuing. Please focus, camera. Come on, come on. Nope, nope, nope. Come on. This one. I looked online and it said it was being discontinued. And I mentioned in a video and I had a handful of people being like, "What? What's being discontinued?" What was I talking about? Manga? Oh, Food Wars. The voice actress for the main girl in it, I don't know if they like changed who she was, like picked recast her, but she was really annoying and I couldn't do it. I'm like, I hate this so much. Like, I hate it. But couldn't do it. It is such a good liner. I'm so annoyed. Where's my eyeliner? I can't find it. Yeah, I need to kind of play around with different liners, because that's the one thing I don't really venture out with much. I'm just like, let's use regular like liquid eyeliner. Oop, I found it. So I need to try the Essence liner, because I love the Essence mascara, obviously. But also, one thing funny, I asked people on Twitter a few weeks ago about like makeup hacks they do, because I want to test. I still have to find that tweet because I'm still going to do that video where I test out makeup hacks that all of you swear by. So maybe I'll retweet it again to get some more. And I had a bunch of people saying like, "Oh, when you curl your lashes," and I was like, "When you curl? I don't curl my lashes. Like, I don't curl my lashes." So I don't know if any of those would apply to me. I mean, I guess I could, but I don't even know if I have an eyelash curler. I have no idea. No clue whatsoever. Oh, it's so peaceful not having to worry about taking the dog out. I will miss having Remy around, don't get me wrong, but she was kind of a lot at times. I love her. I love that dog. I would die for that dog, but she's very needy. Is Skip Beat, is that a show, or is it like a, what is that? Do a little black to blend out the liner. Do a little smoky olive moment. Yeah, Remy was staying with us for a month because my parents went out to Minnesota to visit family because it was my mom's 60th birthday, and one of my cousins was getting married, and my mom and dad haven't been out to Minnesota in like years. So they wanted to they'd been planning this thing for a while, and so we took Remy for the month, and it was actually kind of great. But I'm not in Seattle. I'm outside of the city, which is how I can afford it, because otherwise, you're right, I couldn't. But yeah, I'm not in the city. So it's easier for sure. What blush do I want to wear? Do I want to put on like question. I think I want to do a little bit of the orange blush. Oh, Skip Beat. Okay, got it. Okay, cool. I was like, names of things. not always the best with yet. So I add a little orange and then a little carousel. Do a little choral moment, you know, a little contortion, a little carousel. Mix these two together. Come on, get in focus, you dang thing. Hello? Hello? There we go. That was weird. Any music-based animes? I don't think so. Am I focused still? But come on. Thank you. I don't know specifically what you mean by music-based animes, but I don't know. Like, about music and stuff? About bands? Come on! Camera. Hello. Thank you. Stay in focus. That's so weird. I started... There was one that people suggested... Oh, what was it? Called Nana? That people suggested, because, like, one of the characters in it, she's, like, a punk singer. But I don't know... We're talking about anime, Ashley. Yeah, Nana. Well, I don't know where, because on YouTube they have it, but it's like a really low res, like, upload. So I don't know where I would watch it specifically, because it's older, right? Like, it's like from the early 2000s or something. But yeah, I don't think I've watched any that are, like, specifically music related. I've just watched ones with really good music in them, so. Given will tear your heart out of your chest, but it's a music anime too. Bee and Puppy Cat? Is that also music stuff? We're talking about Green Eyeshadow anime and tornadoes. Is it on Netflix? I don't know. Hello, Sonata in A minor. I like your username. But yeah, this is the Clown Blush palette from Likely Makeup, by the way, if people are wondering. I'm going to use this. The Kaleidos thing. This one is Diamond Dasher. This is my favorite highlighter from them, for sure. For sure. But I was talking, I think I talked about this on Twitch a little while back, but, and I'm sure if people who are from my Twitch have heard this story before. Hey, Audra! Did you just get off your own live? I think I saw that you were live earlier. I don't know if it was a live or if it was like a premiere or something. But Josh and I were talking about, like, why all of these animes, like, make me feel nostalgic, even though I never watched them as kids. Like, I didn't even watch Pokemon or, like, Dragon Ball Z or anything. But I didn't even watch Avatar: The Last Airbender until last year. But it's because of the way the things are animated, and it's not like 3D Pixar light, poor man's Pixar animation. Because I'm so sick of that stuff. I'm so sick of how all the animated, like, blockbusters all look like they're trying to be Pixar or, like, Shrek. Like, I just want I want to be able to see the strokes of the lines and the drawings. Like, I want to be able to see that. And the way that anime kind of holds true to that kind of art style makes me nostalgic for, like, cartoons that I watched as a kid. So, I loved Avatar. I loved Avatar, Ashley. I loved it so much. Because I mean, I'd never seen it, and Josh and I watched it together. We watched it, like, over Discord, literally, because we spent so much time apart last year because of quarantine, because my sister was working at a nursing home. And so we would stay up and watch Avatar. I would put it on, and then he would put his on, and we would just be on Discord and just talk about it there. And we finished all of Avatar and all of Legend of Korra. And I enjoyed both of them. They're both very different shows, but I enjoyed both of them. And for a while, that was like a comfort show, where it's like, oh, let's just put on Avatar and just fall asleep. So now that's kind of been Black Clover because there's so many damn episodes. And it's wholesome. But I love this mascara. Ooh, just hit my head on my chair. Oh boy. I also grabbed a brown lipstick because I felt like putting on lipstick tonight. Why? I don't know. I do not know. I do not know. I do not know. What other shows am I supposed to go to? So I got my two friends shows next month. I have one that's in like a week and then one at the end of the month. And then Libby and I have tickets to see Harry Styles on like the 14th, I think. So I guess, is that 2 weeks? Fuck. But I'm pretty sure that venue will require people to keep their masks on or at least have their vaccination records. I would hope so. But I just want to be able to see a few shows and then I'll be happy to go back into complete lockdown because those will sustain me for months and I'll be fine. But I have like 3 that I'm looking forward to and I was like, I need to be able to see my friends play music. But after that, I'd be solid until like winter time. Da, da, da. Is there a new Essence mascara? Catnag, I don't, is Avatar actually making the Netflix or is Netflix making the Avatar reboot? I remember hearing that like the creators backed out and said they didn't want to do it because of Netflix's choices. So I don't know, is that still happening? I don't know. All right. Well, thanks for hanging out, Aaron. Thank you. All right. I didn't put on any lip balm. Yeah, Robin, Black Clover, I feel like if you were trying, I can see why some people didn't like it because it took a long time to kind of like really ramp up because it wasn't as like quick of a show. And with the because we had all of it to watch all in one go, it was much easier to really get into it because we could just watch it over and over again. I didn't have to wait week to week. But if I had to wait week to week for the new episodes, I might not have finished it because it took so long to get there. But watching it all kind of together was pretty satisfying. And I really like the character development. I feel like the characters all just grew so much, you know? This is an old Urban Decay lipstick. It's in the shade 1993. It's one of the Vice lipsticks, the old ones. Okay. Joyous. I have been following the Free Britney stuff loosely, but honestly, I haven't been following much of anything lately. I've been kind of out of the loop with like internet celebrity, anything really. But I have been following it loosely. Okay. Ghost stories. Is it about ghosts? This is such a good lipstick, Angel Baby. Like, it's so... Let me just put it on. It's so creamy. I feel like as far as like creamy matte lipstick formulas, this and then the the Bite Beauty lip crayon I think are my favorite creamy matte formulas. They're so good. Thank you. Yeah. I love this color. It's so good. So good. I don't know what movies are coming. I mean, I want to see The Green Knight because I love Dev Patel so much. Oh my god. I love Dev Patel, and then I saw the Suicide Squad. It's coming. Flula's in the Suicide Squad, I think. Hi, Willie the Silly. Thank you, Ileana. I love this brown. The thing is, Sharon, for this brown, it's like neutral enough, but it's not like too cool a tone, because I have another brown that's like almost like concrete, kind of grayish toned, where this one has just enough like brown, red, like purpley tones. It's just right. Oh, Just a Horror Show. Chobits was a mistake. My friends lent it to me in high school because they were like, oh, Abby, you should try this anime. And I'm like, okay. And then I read it and I was like, oh, I hate this. Oh, no. But, yeah, so the makeup is done. Free Guy? Oh! Yeah, I remember seeing the trailer for that. But honestly, because I have YouTube Premium, and so I don't see ads, like, ever. So I don't know what movies are coming out so often because I just don't see pre-roll ads for anything. So, like, whenever I see comments of people, like... my favorite are when people leave comments in ASMR videos, like, oh, I turned this all the way up, and then it's just, like, State Farm! Just, like, screaming into your ears. I was like, oh, like, I don't miss that. Like, of all of my online purchases and things that I've invested money into that are, like, frivolous, paying for YouTube Premium has been the best purchase. Because I don't have to, worry about ads. I can play, like, stuff. I can download things to my app and play it offline. I can close the app on my phone and listen to it. Yeah, it was great. It's great. You don't need to remember it, Robin. Just be glad that you don't remember it, because Just a Horror Show. I never watched it, but I just remember my friends gave me the manga, and they were like, "Oh, try reading this," and then I was like, and I forgot what it was about for the longest time, and then I went back and I was like, "What was this? That thing that my friend had me play?" Or read. I was like, why didn't you give me Fruits Basket? Because I vividly remember them reading that one too. Like, I had a lot of friends in high school that read manga, and I was like, why did you guys not give me that one? I would have liked that one. Like, what? No! You gave me the wrong one! Oh boy. I'll have to go back and look at these chat and, like, take more notes of which ones that I need to watch. Because I have a long list of things that I need to watch now. I have a long list. I have to finish Demon Slayer, Fullmetal Alchemist, Brotherhood, Soul Eater. I have so many things. So many things. And I still want to go back and watch watch Death Note subbed, because I've heard little clips of the voiceovers, the voice actors in Japanese, and they sound kick-ass. Like, they sound so good. So I want to go back and rewatch it, and yeah. Robin, I did watch the new series. I had never seen the original series before, and I didn't really know what it was about, but I had heard other people talking about it, and I was like, oh, this sounds lovely. I should watch this. And it ended up being, like, a lot heavier than I expected it was, but I really, really enjoyed it, and because I got emotional at the end of it. But I could just imagine the people who watched the original series 20 years ago and then, like, read the manga and, like, knew where the story went, like, waiting this long to, like, finally get to see these stories animated and these characters and these moments animated. So I could only imagine how satisfying and just, like, fulfilling it was at the end of the series for those people. And I didn't even read it. Like, I didn't even have that context, and I got emotional. But I was like, if I had had that context, I have no idea. I do know that Twitch is owned by Amazon, but also so many other things are owned by Amazon, and it's literally impossible to completely not use everything. A ton of different websites use Amazon Web Services. I think PayPal does. What other companies use AWS? Let's check. So yeah, I have a personal vendetta against Jeff Bezos, and I do not buy things from Amazon, but it's impossible to boycott everything when a company is this fucking far-reaching. So, anyway, like, everybody uses AWS. Like, literally everyone. Like, to completely boycott every single thing that Amazon controls, you would be using, like less than half of the internet that, you know, anyway. But, thank you, Ileana. Well, and the thing I've mentioned, too, like, no ethical consumption under capitalism, like, the phrase, I think for a lot of people it's gotten twisted to being like, oh, don't try at all. It's just like, oh, just do what you want. But it's like, it's, oh yeah, Netflix is AWS. Netflix uses AWS too. Like, it's about, it's not about not trying, it's about not trying to be perfect. It's about not trying, not attempting perfection and this, like, ethical purity that is so unachievable. Because at that point, it's just you're striving for something that you can't do, and it's just making your own life harder. It's like, do whatever you can to lessen your own harm on the world for various reasons, but don't, like, try to be perfect, because nobody can be. Well, I did say I had, like, a Q&A in this, so if anybody has any, like, burning questions they've been wanting to ask me, because I don't really ever do Q&As on my channel, because often I get the same questions over and over again, and then it just turns into, like, a 45-minute video of me talking about the same stuff over and over again, and people are like, oh, what's this? And I'm like, I feel like I've mentioned this, like, so many times, but I am not, Ashley. I don't really practice anything, really. Like, yeah, I don't practice much anything, really. I like style that's, like, witchy and stuff, but I'm not, like, a practicing of any sort of spiritual or religious or anything like that. Because I don't have the, yeah. I don't know enough about a lot of things to even, to even have, like, knowledge or a depth of information about stuff. Well, thank you. I do. I mean, I know I like the style, and I follow a lot of one of the makers, one of the handmade clothing sellers. I follow Exo Umbra on Etsy. Makes, what do they call their stuff? It's like what were the terms? It was like, trying to remember. They used to call it was like Strega, I think was the style, like the fashion term. I don't know enough. I just know what I like. I just know what I like, and I know what I like to wear. Hello, Abigail. I am also Abigail. They're making a new Fruits Basket series based on Toto's parents? What? Why, though? Why do you need to? Biggest challenge living with Josh? Well, honestly, I mean, there hasn't really been any challenges. I think it's mostly just he doesn't eat leftovers that I cook sometimes, and, like, things just get wasted in the fridge. It's probably yeah, no, I don't think there really hasn't been anything that's, like, super challenging. There's been, like, yeah, maybe just, like, kitchen pet peeves, but that's, like, a small thing. But yeah, nothing really challenging so far. It's, like, alleviated a lot of the challenges I had living by myself. So it's been nice. It's been nice. What's my favorite dessert? Ooh, okay. Actually, my favorite dessert, there's a bakery that has, like, 3 different locations, called Fuji Bakery, and they have these, like, fabulous ube-filled donuts. Oh my god, they're so good. It's like a ube cream. Oh my god, It's so tasty. They have another one that's like a passion fruit custard on the inside, and then another one that's like a crunchy, it's like a vanilla cream on the inside, but with like a crunchy, like almost like cornflake kind of outer crust. So good. Like, I love donuts. I love donuts. And the ube one is very, very good. Very good. I have listened to Naruto's first OP for sure, and I enjoyed it. I haven't watched any of Naruto, so I don't know, but I don't know anything about the show otherwise, but they should have just done Fruits Basket another based on their kids. Yeah, because there's like a manga of it, right? Like, that's like that. I don't know why they wouldn't make that. That would make more sense, but my favorite thing to cook at home. I mean, I really like anything pasta. Lately, Josh and I have been really, really enjoying making our own homemade chicken katsu, which has been really fun because you just get to like whack out on some meat, on some chicken. You just put a chicken on a cutting board and just like hit it to flatten it out. That's been really fun. I feel like some of the things that I like cooking for myself are not things that I've been cooking. I guess that's kind of a challenge. Josh doesn't like some of the foods that I really, really love, and so like we never cook them. Like, he doesn't really like curry. He doesn't like soup. He doesn't like I had him try pad thai. He didn't like fish sauce. There's just like things that he's picky about where I'm like, how are you picking this out? Like, I just want to make butter chicken. Like, God. But yeah. Wait, what happened with Lollapalooza? I'm catching up. Cannoli donut? That sounds delicious. Well, last thing you've tried for the first time, it was like never again. I feel like it would be like a show. Like a TV show. God, there was one. Honestly, probably the only thing that I could think of that I've tried was never again was I tried turning on the first episode of Chobit, and then I was like, nope. Yeah, what happened with Lollapalooza? I'm not sure. I'll have to look. What happened with Lollapalooza? And I missed something. What? Oh, it's happening right now? What? Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, no. Why? Why did they throw it? No. Why would they? No. See, festivals I'm not going to be comfortable with going to for a while. Like little shows, friends shows, house shows, I can do it, but yeah, not festivals right now. What else? Oh, Abigail asked me earlier if I heard about Scarlett Johansson. Heard about her suing Disney. Honestly, like, I'm not a fan of Scarlett Johansson. Like, I don't really like her anymore. But I will say that the fact that Disney did not include, like, they didn't amend her contract after they decided to, so, because she's suing them to get some of the revenue from the streams of Black Widow, because they did the simultaneous release in theaters and then also on Disney Plus, but because the pandemic wasn't a thing when they first signed the contracts and first made the movie, that wasn't the money and revenue and royalties from the streams were not built into her contract as far as her salary. So, like, I'm not a fan of her, but, like, I'm also not a fan of Disney just, like, stealing money from people. So I'm like, the enemy of my enemy. Yeah, exactly. Like, Disney can suck it. But yeah, in Lollapalooza, anybody's wondering, there's just wall to wall, just way too many people there, and nobody's wearing masks. Fuck. That sucks. That sucks. It's just gonna be a super spreader. I just want my friends' shows to happen, and then I can just go into hiding for a while. Just Liz, and you're right. Josh and I were talking about this yesterday, actually. It sets a precedent to where all the actors will get the royalties from the streams, because that is a precedent that needs to be set. Because if streaming movies becomes a thing regularly in the future, which it should, people deserve to get paid for the royalties that they deserve, even if it wasn't in theaters. So, yes, ube is a purple sweet potato yam. That's used most often in a lot of Filipino cooking, a lot of Filipino baked goods and other things. There's a place in Seattle that makes a fantastic ube cheesecake. Oh my god, it's so good. So good, and it's like bright purple, and it's very pretty pastries and baked goods. Disney is so greedy. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Gerard Butler is suing Millennium Films for back-end compensation. Yeah, I mean, honestly, like, the people need to get paid. I do plan on doing more collabs with Hannah in the future. We just haven't had videos that we've had ideas to do collabs lately. Because both of... I mean, she's been moving, and so it's just been really hectic, and, like... Most of the time when we do collabs, it's just like, oh, here's an idea that we both had. It's like, let's do it. Mary, you just got up, too. You just got up. Have I been at a cat cafe in Seattle? I have not. I was just watching that video, the Try Guys video, where he made the boobay donuts with the ube and boba. It's pretty great. It's pretty great, actually. Yeah, Alyssa, I think the simultaneous streaming releases is a good thing, because it makes it far more accessible for people, and especially for movies like kids' movies. Like, I don't know, I would think the last thing I want to do is have to drag a bunch of friggin' 6-year-olds to a movie theater and, like, buy a bunch of candy. Like, Josh is like that type. He's incorrect. Yeah, he doesn't like the fish sauce. We've gone to the theater once since everything got back to, since things started opening up again. We went to go see the Fast and Furious movie, and that's it. And it was in, like, a theater with, like, 6 people. We went on, like, a weekday in the afternoon, so there was, like, nobody else there, which was kind of nice, actually. But, yeah. Gotta go eat dinner. Thank you for babysitting me for 30 minutes. Yeah, see, the movie theater... we would absolutely bring cheaper candy to the movie theaters and not buy them from the thing. But I do feel bad that, like, the theaters are hurting so much right now, because it's, like, besides people not going to them, the concessions, I'm sure, make so much money and revenue for them that they're not getting, because people are probably not eating things and wanting to eat at the theater. But I remember that, Mackenzie. I definitely remember that. Somehow he tastes the fish sauce. I don't know. He has weird taste buds, and I think because when he was like, "Is there fish sauce in this?" I'm like, "Yeah." And to him, he was like, "If it's gonna taste fishy, I want there to be fish in it." Like, the fact that it was like chicken pad thai with a fishy flavor, I'm like, oh my god, why? Like, I thought I had picky eating habits. I thought I had specific food needs. Like, I'm the one with the freaking cilantro gene. The soap cilantro gene. But no. He just has to... He doesn't like curry. He doesn't like the fish sauce. I'm gonna find something that he likes, though. I am gonna find something that he likes. We've been doing a lot of, like, Korean barbecue stuff. Like, bulgogi chicken. And we'll put it in, like, a burrito. Very tasty. A la this, like, food truck I used to go to in Portland, which was, like, so good. We do spaghetti. We do burgers a lot because he has a cast iron skillet that he loves. I'm sure Josh has tried pho, But he just doesn't like soup. Like, for him, he was like, if I'm going to have soup, I want there to also be, like, a sandwich or a piece of bread or something to eat with it. Like, he just can't have soup without something else to eat with it. Like, it's that's the biggest pet peeve. Is just, like, his food distastes are of things, some things that I love so much. Like, I love soup. Like, I made myself some French onion ramen. He doesn't like soup. He likes soup, but he doesn't like soup as, like, a full meal. Like, soup by itself is not a full meal to Josh. It is, like, a part of a meal. Unless it's, like, a chowder or, like, a chili. But even then, he'll want, like, cornbread or something. But I love soup, though. I love soup. My mom used to make this, like, kind of a minestrone. But it would be, we would do, like, chicken broth. It would have all the ingredients of, like, a chicken soup. So the mirepoix and chicken stock, which is onions, carrots, celery. And then tomatoes. We do, like, stewed tomatoes. And then kidney beans. Pasta, like a curly fusilli pasta or a penne, usually penne rigate. And then sliced kielbasa. And it was so tasty. So it was, like, kind of minestrone. I don't even know what it was, but I love that soup. My mom would make those. Oh my god. Ramen is better, because I made a French onion ramen the other day when he was at work late, and I was just cooking for myself. But there needs to be meat in it. Like, ramen, if there's meat and stuff, he'll eat it. But I love soup. I love soup. Men are like children when it comes to food. Well, and he likes a lot of food, don't get me wrong. It's just the foods that he doesn't like are things that I used to cook all the time, like at home, just for myself. So I'm like, oh, well, we do a lot of sandwiches, we do a lot of burgers, we do a lot of the chicken katsu, we've been doing a lot more meatballs lately. I've been making meatballs, which has been fun. He likes fruit. Wait, who doesn't like fruit? Does somebody not like fruit? I mean, I don't like a lot of fruits. Oh, he said he liked... Wait, some guy just tried a green apple and said he didn't like fruit? You are behind, Mary. You're definitely behind. I'm trying to think of the fruit... Reminds you of Charlie Kelly? Did he want to eat milk steak? I want to do more cooking videos. Teresa, I mean, we have a nice kitchen upstairs. My friend Emily and I were actually talking about doing cooking videos. I've done cooking videos in the past, but they just do so poorly. And before, the kitchen that we had was not really well made. Like, it wasn't well laid out for food videos. So it was really hard to film and to edit, and it wasn't that much fun to edit and to film because it was like having to focus on the camera and also having to cook at the same time. So I hope that doing, like, having the kind of HelloFresh, like, video things kind of get my juices flowing out on things. I do like pears. I like pears. My old roommate, actually, who used to live in the apartment, like, the apartment that I lived in before here, he was my roommate for like 6 months, and he would make these breakfast sandwiches with, I think it was on a bagel. It might have been on English muffin. I don't remember. But he did a breakfast sandwich with like a sausage patty that was like he did from scratch, and then like a thinly sliced Asian pear on the breakfast sandwich. Oh my god, it was so good, so tasty. Just had like nice little like sweetness and crunch. Ooh, it was so good. Now I'm getting hungry, and I just made a hot dog before I started streaming. Oh boy. Baked pears. See, we don't bake a lot at home, but I need to do that more because I like them. Food does look unappetizing on camera. You're absolutely right. And like, Josh watches a couple food videos. Probably my favorite food channels on YouTube. Emmy Main Japan is just a friggin' cinnamon roll of a person. I love her. Who else are my favorite food channels? I'm trying to think. Who else do I love? We'll watch a Binging with Babish every so often. People haven't uploaded very much recently. I mean, I used to love Julian's cooking videos. Julian Solomita's cooking videos. His were very good and very well filmed. In his fancy house. Yeah, I guess those are the main ones. Emmy and Babish. Any other cooking videos? Oh, and then Mythical Kitchen are always fun. Always fun. There's one that Josh watches. Sam, the cooking guy. His foods are I like the foods that he makes, but the way that they film their videos are silly. They're so funny. If you want a good laugh at graphic design is my passion, look at the cover for some things I still can't tell you. Wait, what? Is it a book? Wait a minute. What is that? Misha Collins? As in, like, supernatural Misha Collins? Is it a book? Is it... Oh, why? No. No. Huh? That's a terrible book cover. That is a painfully bad book. Why? What is that stock photo asked? Oh my god, that's funny. No, that's so funny. What? I've never knowingly had a persimmon. There's actually an ice cream place here in Seattle that does that had like a persimmon ice cream. It was like a sticky toffee pudding one. It was like a persimmon pudding ice cream. Oh my god, it was so good. It was it Frankie and Joe's? Yes, it was Frankie and Joe's. But there's an ice cream place that does all vegan and gluten-free dairy, everything free ice cream, and they're really tasty. I was not a believer in like totally dairy free ice cream before I tried this, because we had bought like pints from the freezer section at the grocery store. Go. Yep. Spam, go away. Hello? Bye-bye. Jesus Christ. Michael? Anyway, that was weird. What was I talking about? Oh, ice cream. And so I tried this, I guess we're farmers now. The ice cream, I tried like coconut ones from the store, and they were fine, but they never tasted right, and it never tasted like... How's the video doing? Are you guys getting... My video link is being weird. Let me check something. Yeah, I'm still live. Okay. All right. Weird. I am a farmer, but okay. Let's go to the farmer's market. I actually have an ice cream machine. I'm not very... Libby and I tried to make ice cream once. We weren't very good at it, but I've never tried avocado ice cream, but I have tried avocado pie, like an avocado cream pie my grandma made like years ago, and it was surprisingly tasty. But this ice cream shop in the city, their base is like cashew butter or cashew milk, coconut milk, and cocoa butter. And so it has this creamy viscosity to it that like none of the ice creams from the store had, because of the cocoa butter, because there was like this fat content that was like a different fat. So good. Oh my god. And like they have one that's a salty caramel ash one that's just enough activated charcoal so where it's not like overpowering. And my sister, that's her favorite ice cream, and it never has messed with her thyroid medication. And she has no thyroid, so like she can tell. But it's so good. The ice cream is so tasty. I haven't tried the mock apple pie, but I watched Emmy Made in Japan make the mock apple pie, the one with the saltine, not salt, it's saltine crackers, right? It's like saltine crackers and like butter and stuff. I don't remember. As a Midwesterner, the random stands or pickup trucks on the side of the road selling their produce, I swear, are the best. Yeah, actually, where my family lives in Minnesota, when we went, I think it was like 10 years ago, my cousins live out in farm country, and we went and visited an egg stand, like a farm stand. There was a family that lived not far from them, an Amish family that had eggs and like corn and green beans and stuff that they were selling. My mom's cousin, just being just a small town guy, he's like, "You guys want to go see the Amish people?" Like, we're like, "Okay, Lee, like, why does it sound like you're taking us to a museum or an amusement park?" It's like, we're just gonna go buy eggs, like. Yeah, support local farms. Libby and I have actually talked about this, like, a lot. Like, we've talked about, like, how if people bought everything from, like, local farms and local butchers and, like, bought everything from, like, inside their own state and, like, only consumed things that were made inside their own state, it would be, like, better than everybody going vegan because of all of the preservatives and things that are shipped across the country and, like, you know, but... We've had long conversations about that before, because Libby is very passionate about it, but, thank you, Tara. I just did it the other day. The cast iron stomach. Oh my god, you're so right, Robin. My favorite, Emmy, made the video. It was like, she tried like this weird cookie dough bread that was going viral during quarantine because everybody started baking bread, and there was some person on Instagram that made, cookie dough bread, but it looked like cookie dough, but it was like 4 ingredients. It was like chocolate chips, cashew butter, and like cream of tartar, and then like one other thing, salt or something. It was really weird. And I don't even remember what it was, but it was terrible. And she was like, "Oh, it looks cute." And like she tried it and she was like, "Oh, this is not good. This is bad. This is bad. This doesn't taste like..." And normally when she tries something that's like not her favorite, she'll be like, "Oh, that's interesting." Like, she's very diplomatic about foods that she doesn't like that much. She can still appreciate it. She's like, "That's interesting. Huh." But that, she was like not about that. She was like, "This is terrible." Speaking of quarantine food, still doing the coffee. I'm not doing the whipped coffee, but I'm still using the instant espresso to make iced coffee, because it's still so easy. I'm just not mixing everything all the time. But I'm sorry you had a terrible day, Emily. I hope this can make you feel better. Alyssa, you perfected focaccia over quarantine? Oh, great. Wonderful. That sounds awesome. I'm not very good at baking bread. I can't do it. What was I talking about? Oh, the coffee, the instant coffee. But I'm not doing... Josh and I have an espresso machine, so like he'll make espresso on the weekends. Because we bought one. It was like a friend of his roommates were getting rid of their espresso machine that was basically new because they like were moving into a new place that didn't have space for it. So it was like a $700 espresso machine that we got for like $200, and I was like, fuck yes. I think it was like $50 to ship the thing, but it's a great espresso machine, and so we make espresso in the morning. And he makes coffee for us, which is always nice, and I don't have to do the iced coffee. Usually I'll just do the iced coffee of like, I need it to be cold. Yes, Bianca. It does look like I have cat ears. But yeah, the instant iced coffee, it's like you take... What I do with it is I'll take, like, maybe not a 2-to-1, like a 2 to 1.5 ratio of, like, instant espresso to sugar, and then add in, like, the same amount of water and mix it up, like, warm water, and dissolve everything together, and then I'll add my oat milk and my ice, which I love. Hello, Megan! Just food service things. Love my coworkers, but the people that order from the juice bar are special. I feel like just anybody ordering from anybody right now is just a special kind of asshole. I'm so sorry. I can imagine like how bad it is for customer service people right now. I don't even work in like customer service, but I still deal with customers, and it's annoying as hell. So I am sorry. You got really into journaling over quarantine. Just recently bought an iPad to reduce your use of paper. I used to journal all the time. Like, not like the kind of new school journaling where you like have the little like washa tape. Is it washa tape? I think is that what they call it? Washi tape? Washi tape. All that stuff. But I have so many notebooks just like filled with things. One of these days I need to go through and read my diary. Because there's a lot of stuff that's in there that is super embarrassing in the best way possible. So embarrassing. Like, God, I feel like I should go find one right now. Would that be weird? If anybody knows a COVID-safe equivalent of spitting in someone's food, let a bitch know. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh. Oh, you have to deal with lawyers in the drive-thru? Oh no, that sucks. Oh, should I go find my journal? Where is it? I'm trying to think where it is. Is it upstairs or is it down here? It might be down here. Let me see if I can go find it. I'm gonna take like a quick break, hydrate, bathroom break, and I'm gonna go see if I can find my damn journal because that's gonna be hilarious. Be right back. Okay, I couldn't find my journal because the several notebooks I have is in a box that is underneath. It's in a Harry Potter cupboard. It's in a Dursley cupboard underneath the stairs that there's stuff in front of that I cannot get to. So I wish I could find it. What? What's happening? I'm so confused. What's the chat's going a mile a minute? What's going on? We're talking about journals. I was going to regret this. Literally journaling right now. I wish I could find it, but I can't. How dare I not go above and beyond to move heavy boxes? Because the router is also in front of that box. Because it's also in front of that door. So, otherwise I would literally unplug the internet. So, but there's definitely some things in there that are hilarious. Like, even my old blog. Like, I had a blog. It's still online. I probably should not have it online. I have 2 blogs. Like, wait, where is it? Is it... what was it? Okay, so there was my fashion blog, and then I had just like a random blog where I talked about music and stuff. Oh my god. It's called This Is a Tangent. It was like based on a fucking comedy special. I don't remember. This is a tangent. Random thoughts from an occasionally witty and often loquacious lady. Like, what? Who was I? Oh my god. I could break the internet, literally. I'll have to go and find, because that could be a fun video, just like going through my old journals and my diaries. It'd be pretty great. Pretty great. Yeah, the music blog, well, because that one, the music, it's not like technically a music blog, but I talked about music. I just talked about my life and also music. Like, there's an entire post here that, like, I wrote, like, a whole-ass manifesto about, oh my god. Why did I write? Oh my god. So, 11 years ago, my friends and I, that's a deep cut. 11 years ago, I spent a good couple of weeks with lots of friends. On July 26th, 2010, yes, right? It was 2010? Right. This was 2010, right? Because, yeah, I turned 21. It was right when I turned 21. My friends and I drove down to Portland to go see my favorite band, We Are Scientists, because it was it was Portland, and then 2 days later we went to the Seattle show, and I was getting a bunch of, like, Facebook memory things yesterday of, like, these are all the photos that I took, and it was like I stayed out in Capitol Hill until like 2 a.m. with my friends. We were just getting real silly because 21 was a fun summer. And then, like, a week later, oh god, it's so smoky out, Jesus. A week later, on like August 7th, we drove down to San Francisco. We drove to San Francisco to see them with, like, a bunch of friends, because one of my really good friends, she wasn't 21 yet, and the only all-ages show they were playing on the West Coast was in San Francisco, and so we literally took a day. I drove down to Portland and then stayed the night, and then the next day we left for San Francisco and got there in 11 hours. And it was pretty great. We were there. The venue doesn't exist anymore. It's called Slim's. A bunch of our friends from California all congregated in San Francisco. Friends from San Francisco, friends from LA, and we all just got to go see our favorite band together. And it was just a joyous occasion. It was so much fun. And I was in San Francisco for less than 2 days just to see our favorite band, and then we drove back the next day. Thank you, Maddie. I just did it the other day. That's some Midwestern road trip stamina. Oh, I can do long drives. Like, when I did, so that was probably when it was just me driving because my other friends didn't drive. So I drove all of us. That one I did, in 11 hours. And then I guess I didn't drive when we went to VidCon. But there was a time when I was on a really long road trip. We went from like Seattle, Portland, down the 101. We camped in like 2 different KOAs. Got to Anaheim, Vegas, Boise, back up to Seattle. So that was probably the longest drive. So thank you, Janessa. It's unintentional, but actually, no, I think it was intentional. I just like how like the purple lights kind of reflect off of this cat poster. It's fun. But I can't do long drives. Hurts my ass. Well, and my mom and I and my sister, we used to do drives. Like we did from Seattle to, Gig Harbor to Minnesota in like 2 days a couple of times, where we drove from Gig Harbor to like Bozeman or Billings, wherever was easiest to get to at the time. And then from Billings or Bozeman to Minnesota. And my family, they don't live in like they're in the Twin Cities. They're up closer to Fargo. So it was easier to get to. It wasn't as long of a drive. And we listened to a lot of music. My mom had a very large collection of CDs in the car that we would listen to. The ass flattening is no joke. Yeah, we all got big asses, so it wasn't an issue. But I love long drives. I mean, I've done a lot of them, but like where I used to live, I was pretty close to work, and so I kind of got really spoiled by like how quickly I could get to work. But now that it takes me longer to get to work, I kind of like those long drives, and I don't mind the traffic anymore because I just got so used to not dealing with it. And I was like, oh, I have like longer to be in the car, just to be by myself and like listen to music really loud. So, and I like long drives. Josh loves driving, so we like taking drives. And I mean, I did music festival road trips so many times. Like I drove to Sasquatch by myself multiple times. I did Bumbershoot, which was a Seattle festival. Doesn't happen. Well, actually, I think it's coming back next year. Bumbershoot, and then Music Fest Northwest, like back to back, like literally 5 days of shows, like just at least 5 or 6 full days of music constantly. And that was, I would just drive down to Portland for 4 days and come back. And that was always really fun. But I like long drives as long as there's not like constant traffic and I don't feel like shit. I'm great. But there's definitely been at least once or twice where I've been on a long ass drive and I feel like garbage. So, oh, I do have a CD binder. I still have a CD binder. It's in my car. I still have my CD binder. It's like 48 discs, but there's probably like 60 in there because I think I have some shoved multiple in there. I love CD binders. The men of your family always left you out of their music festival trips? That sucks. That sucks. Man. Yeah, Bumbershoot was a good time until AEG screwed it up. I mean, they were not doing well before AEG came in, but my sister used to work catering for Bumbershoot, and so she had all kinds of stories from behind the scenes. So, Bumbershoot, it means umbrella, actually, which is always funny because it usually rains. Yeah, it means umbrella. Meaning... Yeah, it's an informal term for umbrella. Yeah. Which has always been great. Yeah, I found that out like probably 6 years ago, give or take. I was like, that's why it always rains. They're just asking for it to rain when they name it after an umbrella. But nobody here, like, uses umbrellas. That's a good idea, Diana. I've been wanting to get back into making more ASMR content, but this, I mean, I could probably use this microphone and it would work really well, but the microphone that I was using, which I still use for my regular videos, the actual place where it connects to the tripod is broken, so it kind of just balances on it. So to get anything that's like in a different direction, like to do any sort of directional recording that's not just straight on with like ASMR stuff, it's like things that are going to be a little bit closer to the microphone or like closer to the ground and stuff. It didn't work because I couldn't prop it on anything that made sense. But yeah, I want to do more, and I've been watching a lot more lately, and I've been using my ASMR account to like watch other things too, like because I don't want to clog our view history because I'm logged into my account on our TV at home because I don't have to worry about ads. So it's nice. Thank you, Melina. I am doing well. It's Friday, so I am feeling great. I want it to rain so bad. I want it to rain so bad. I mean, like, my grandma used an umbrella, but she was also allergic to the sun. So, like, it made sense for her because she would get, like, hives if she was in the sun for too long, even with sunscreen. ASMR Cooking second channel. I mean, I have an ASMR channel. There's, like, 1,000 followers on it. Like, I have one, and I uploaded videos. I just have it in, like, over a year or something. It was like I started doing it at the beginning of quarantine, but then my microphone thing broke, and I was like, and also where I lived was loud all the time because I lived in the city on a main road, and so it was just like super fucking loud, and I had upstairs and downstairs neighbors, so it was never a thing. But here we could do it because I don't live in like a city area, which is nice. Oh, Grandma was fine. She was fine. She also wore sun hats. She had the cutest sun hats. She had like these big old sun hats. She was so funny. Umbrellas make me nervous. See, here, people just don't use them. They just don't use umbrellas. They just wear hoods. But I want it to rain so bad. Because there's been some wildfires, and, like, my mom, they were driving through Montana yesterday, and she was like, can you see, like, if any of 90 is closed because of wildfires? And I was like, I don't see anything, Mom. But, yeah, the wildfires all over the place. Give us rain. I want rain. But, yeah, I've been watching and listening to a lot of ASMR lately, which has been nice. Just, like, relaxing and comforting and calming and stuff. But I listen to a lot of it. That's been like a regular thing in my feed for years. But I think my favorite ASMR artist, I mean, I do love Angelica. Angelica's a great weirdo. She's so weird. She's so weird, but so great. I love her. She's terrifying and hilarious. Who else? Oh, this person, she doesn't make ASMR videos, but Lorology, she makes videos like reacting to and interacting with ASMR content creators, and they are so funny. She's great. I love her. And she's from the Midwest, and she has like the best Midwest accent. I love Midwest accents so much. Just because it reminds me of home, or not home, but family. I never lived in the Midwest, but my family did. Who else is like a fave ASMR channel? I do love Lily Whispers. Lily Whispers is good. Shoot. Who else? Scrolling through, like... dude ASMR creator I've been watching, Cat Bailey. He's good. He's also hot. Which helps. Which is always nice. Oh. I do stream on Twitch as well. I stream Sims. I stream video games on Sims. Usually I'll do like a quick get ready with me before I play a game, and then I'll play games. I'll probably be on there tomorrow night playing with the new pack. the new Sims pack, which I love so much. But yeah, I've been streaming on Twitch for, God, how long now? Probably like maybe, God, close to 10 months, give or take. I have no idea, actually. I have no clue. Most of what I've played is Sims. I played Halo. I played Among Us once. And then I felt bad because I felt like I betrayed my friend because I picked as the imposter. I was terrible at it. I was so bad at it. What else have I played? Oh, Dead Space. Dead Space the original. Played that. I think those are it. I don't know if Josh has had me play any other games. But yeah, he had me play... I guess we played World of Warcraft like a while back. But he just showed me and I was like, this is too much happening. Too much. I've been told I sound like I'm from Fargo. Top 10 animated betrayals. I felt so bad. Like, I didn't know what I was doing. I'm terrible. I am the worst at lying. I just start laughing. And I just get really nervous and like I start blushing and I can't do it. But I only played WoW because Josh has been playing WoW forever and it's his thing. And he works for Halo. Like he works for 343 Industries and they make Halo. So he showed me some of that. And yeah, I couldn't. The thing with MMOs that I just can't, like MMORPGs, there's too much happening and there's like, I don't really care about like stats or like the things that you carry with you, like the little like bags full of like, and like the quests. When he would tell me, he's like, oh, you're on another quest. And I was like, that was like 5 minutes. What do you mean that was a quest? That wasn't a quest. Like, when I think of a quest, I think of, like, an entire arc of, like, Banjo-Kazooie. Like, that's a quest. Like, I just couldn't do it. And it was so much... Oh, yeah. And Mary, he's been very clued into everything. And because he normally does... He's in a raid group that they do raids several times a week. And, yeah, they talked about it a lot. And he's been keeping track of everything, and I can only imagine how horrible it is for people. And yeah, that's something I've been paying attention to just because he and I have been talking about it. But yeah, I feel so bad. And honestly, like I hope that the more time, like I don't hope this keeps happening, but I hope that if things like this keep happening, like what happened with Riot Games a couple years back, and then now what's happening with Blizzard, is like the tides start to turn and like the environment does start to change, because this isn't an isolated incident. Like there's no way that this just happened with Blizzard. Like this is an industry-wide, like, yeah, Josephine, there was basically like a lot of stories that came out about really toxic work environments, really sexist work environments. People were treated poorly. There was a lot of like boys club, like locker room talk stuff going on. And just a lot of women who worked at Blizzard were treated like crap. And it was, yeah, if you search, it's been like a trending topic on Twitter the last few days, but Blizzard employees actually did like went on strike the other day. And yeah, virtual picket line. Yeah, Activision and Blizzard. Yeah. Yeah, which is WoW, Diablo, Overwatch, Call of Duty, like so many games. But yeah, they had a walkout the other day. And it's pretty there's a lot happening. Like, yeah, like one thing I just saw, this Inside Blizzard developers' infamous Bill Cosby suite, which just speaks for itself, to be honest. So yeah, just a bunch of bad, fucked up stuff happened with Blizzard and Activision. And I mean, it's the same kind of thing that happened with Riot Games a couple years back. But yeah, I mean, there's so many problems and there's so many things that need to change within the gaming industry besides this, like this type of environment, and also like the toxic crunch type of environment as well. Just people needing to, people being overworked for like in like the shortest amount of time. Oh, the districts like my tweet. Oh, sorry. I just got distracted. I logged onto Twitter and because I posted, holy shit, best news. The district added a Seattle date to their tour and it's in a month. I'm going to cry. That was the one show I was heartbroken that was canceled right before lockdown. So thank you guys for making it back here. I'm so excited. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it, Mary. Lots of women not being promoted, sexual harassment, frat boy stuff. Just bad stuff. But I feel like we're in an internet age version of all that industrial revolution, human rights, abuse crap that we learned about. Totally. I think, yeah. I hope that things start to change even more in the next little while. Yeah, I love when bands like my tweets. I just get so excited. Yeah, like We Are Scientists, when I posted a picture with me and my friend Aaron, they like retweeted it. I was like, we met like 13 years ago and haven't met before. I'm drinking the Pamplemousse LaCroix, which is grapefruit. The endless scrolling. Yeah, I need to stop scrolling. Yeah, Twitter can be a cesspool, but it's fun. I mean, Libby joined Twitter not long ago, and it got considerably darker. I feel like I could brighten up my ring light a little bit. The grapefruit is a very good flavor. Grapefruit is really good. Hibiscus is really good. Key lime is really good. Peach pear is also really good. Those are my favorite flavors. Excuse me. But Libby got Twitter, and she... I don't know if you saw the video, if anybody saw the video that I did with Libby where she was guessing more makeup prices. We just rambled for the last, 10 minutes of the video. And she, texted me one day, and she was like, why are... she said... Why is Twitter recommending Gabby Hanna drama to me? And I was like, Libby, stay away. You don't need to know. Your life is better not knowing. Stay away. And she was like, why is it recommending to me? And she was like, wait, she's 30? And Libby was just confused about the fact that she wasn't a 20-year-old person. I was like, Libby, you don't need to know, please. Oh. Libby is funny. And there was a lot that we cut out. There was so much that I cut out. Oh, thanks. There we go. Let me see. Would I want to switch the light a little bit? Let me go to a little different mood here. A little green, and then maybe a little. Ooh, very alien-like. Maybe a little of this. Oh, that's kind of cool. That's kind of fun. Very Seahawks colors. Oops. Wait, what if I made it darker? Ooh, that's nice. Oh, wait, no, don't warm it up. No. Just messing with my lights here, just being like, whoa. Where is... There. 5,000 works. Changing up the vibe. Yes. Protect Libby from that poison. Yeah, I know. I told Libby, I was like, you don't need to know. Trust me. Do not. You do not need to know. Stay away. Yeah, and then I do actually have, so besides these lights, Josh put the lights, bulbs in the actual lights in the ceiling, that you can do colors with. Let me see, what do I do, party? Let's do party. I can just change all the colors. It'll just switch periodically. It's gonna be a party. Okay, can I go? There we go. And then I'll do this one. There we go. Whoa, wait. It's not even gonna... Can't even see it. You can't even see it. Can you kind of tell that the color's changing a little bit? I don't know. I can't make the ring light do like fun rotating colors thing either. But, oh well. The light bulbs in the light, like in the ceiling, are just Hue light bulbs that you can get from like any like hardware store. And then the backlights and my ring light are, well, the ring light's actually technically Josh's. Those are Elgato, which is also the same company that makes my microphone. And then also Josh is a Stream Deck because he's fancy. Can I say it? I wish I didn't know about the Gabby crap, but now I'm too invested. The thing is, it's like I don't think I muted her name on Twitter. I've muted a lot of things on Twitter lately, but I don't know if I muted her name just because when a lot of stuff was happening and I was like, I feel like I need to stay a little bit knowledgeable in case anybody ever asks me about it. And because of all the shit that she's done, I'm like, no, I feel like I should know just for other people's sake. But I don't really devote much time. Like, I didn't watch any of her videos, part of the series. Oh, I can see the colors changing now. It's a party. So that now they're like green, and then there's blue, and then oh, there's a red there. There's pink, red, and it's gonna go to purple in a second. Or no, it's going back to green. Oh, okay. Oh yes, you can mute things on Twitter. Oh yes, Josephine. Yes. Oh, it's so nice. You can mute words. I went in and I went on like Reddit because I wanted to see, because I wanted to mute people's likes because I didn't want to know. The thing is, I follow people on Twitter because I want to see what they post. But so much of what I was seeing on Twitter was just what other people... I was seeing more of what people I follow like than what people I follow write. So I was like, I don't care about what other people like. I just want to see what they post. So I went and like found... There was like a code somewhere where you can mute a specific thing in the algorithm that like you don't see the likes. And like... on Twitter, let me see where I go to. If you're on your app, if you want to know, I can definitely see the color changing. This is fun. Yeah, that you have to go to like Reddit to find the thing. I don't remember exactly what it was, but if you go to your settings and privacy, and then is it content preferences? Yes, content. No, is it content preferences, or is it just privacy and safety? Yes, so you go into your privacy, settings and privacy, and you click privacy and safety, and then you can mute accounts and mute words. And like, yeah, like one of the things to mute the likes, it's like generic _activity_ highlights, and like it's suggestion things. But yeah, I have a bunch of words that are muted, so it's nice. But yeah, I was so happy when I muted people's likes. I was like, oh my god, my feed is not as cluttered and annoying as it was before. Because it was so annoying, and I follow a lot of people. Like, how many people do I follow? To be fair, I've been on Twitter for like 13 years. No, 12. January of 2009. I follow... I mean, I guess I follow 1,500 people. But that's a lot. That's a lot of people. I follow that many people. Oh, fuck. I follow too many people. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Milena, you're better off not knowing, honestly. There's so much. Like, if you dig into it, you'll just fall into a rabbit hole that makes you sad. Like, I know I follow a lot of people. Abby, that's so many people. Jesus. I've been literally January of 2009 is when I got Twitter, and there's so many people that I just like I would consider like legacy follows because I just followed them so long ago. Wait, what is this? Oh, okay. Wait a minute. I feel like and the problem is you can't like organize the people that you follow very easily. You just have to keep scrolling and find it. It's like annoying. But oh, I don't remember it. It just says on my Twitter account. Mary. I don't remember that it was January 2009. It just literally says on my Twitter account that it was January 2009. No, I know you're not shaming me, Tara. It's just funny. Oh no, Milena, not new things. I don't know what's happening. I don't know. Yeah, Twitter, trying to find and go through like all of my follows. But honestly, like, and the number of tweets I've done, I don't even know how many. How do I tell how many tweets I've made? How to see how many tweets you have. There's a thing that you can see. Oh, wait. 59,000 tweets. I have tweeted 59,000 times since 2009. I am bad at lying. I told you. I said I'm just really bad at lying. But yeah, because when I first got Twitter, it was mainly because a bunch of friends of mine who were a part of the We Are Scientists message board wanted to go elsewhere as well, and so we essentially just turned Twitter into a forum. So like the first like 6 months of my Twitter account, it's just like a bunch of full ass conversations with like 6 people, and just going back and forth, but really not all that exciting. But it's funny. It's funny. I have like 15 tweets and they're all dumb. I downloaded my archive of tweets once. It took forever because I also have mine for 12 years. Yeah, well, and like, because I got mine when I was in college, and like that's when like Twitter was in its infancy. Like people were mainly using it for like news stuff, and like you had the original kind of early adopters of Twitter, and I got it pretty early. I got Facebook late. Well, I guess, no, I got Facebook around the right time. It was like May. It was like right when I turned 18, May of 2007. At least you're consistent. Yes, I did see Cruel World Happy Mind just uploaded a video about Gabby earlier, if y'all are curious. I also follow her. Cruel World Happy Mind. I remember when any platform anybody got 1 million followers, it was momentous. Like I remember when Charlie McDonald got 1 million subscribers on YouTube, and people were like, "Wow! Like the community's that big." Now 1 million's like no big deal. It's wild. It's wild. But yeah, Ashton. Oh, I had MySpace, Nicole. I had MySpace. I absolutely had MySpace. My top friend was Tom. Good night, Milena. Go sleep. But yeah, no, I had a MySpace because I graduated high school in 2007, so like we had MySpace. That was all we had for a while. Like MySpace and LiveJournal and like Zanga. Anybody remember Zanga? Zanga blogs? Oh, that was pre-Tumblr. But yeah, my MySpace, I was able to find stuff from it like years ago before they like completely changed the website. But because like I used a fake password, like a fake email, like I deleted the email that worked with it, I couldn't get into it. So. Oh, I remember Jeffrey being from the MySpace days. Jeffrey and Tila Tequila. That was a time. Yeah. I remember when he was a musician, vaguely. I remember him modeling for Hot Topic site. Oh my god. DeviantArt, yes. I had a DeviantArt. Wait, do I still have one? Wait a minute. Do I? Wait. What's the account? What would the account be? I don't know. Fuck. Damn it. I know I had a DeviantArt, but now I don't know where it would be. I don't even remember what my username would have been. No. I had one. I had a DeviantArt, but I used it for photos because I didn't draw. Like I can't make art, but I can't make art. I appreciate art, But I would upload photos there. Oh my god. Wait. I have a Flickr still. If you guys ever want to look at my Flickr, I have so many fucking photos on there. Like, how many photos do I have on Flickr? That's where I upload almost all of them. At least from shows and stuff. Nope, wrong one. Nope, nope. Not Tumblr, that's not where I'm going. There's also a Tumblr, I just don't use it anymore. Yeah, so if y'all ever want to have... There's my Flickr. Oh, I remember LiveJournal. I had LiveJournal. I used to post traced anime drawings on there when you were like 10. Oh, I love that so much. I was thinking, I was responding to a comment in my favorites video where people were like not being embarrassed for me about how much I love this, how the internet took me down the weird horny anime rabbit hole. I was like, when I had my first YouTube account, I uploaded like music videos that I made of Grey's Anatomy in like 2006. Like that was the first stuff I uploaded to YouTube. I would like edit things on Windows Movie Maker of just like George O'Malley and Meredith Grey. I was an embarrassing person. Embarrassing person. There was a Dead Journal? Was that a thing? Early YouTube was so pure. Avril Lavigne and My Chemical Romance songs. Honestly, I wish I could find those early videos, but I haven't been able to find them on Wayback Machine. But if I could, oh boy. Those were embarrassing times. God, I gotta find my DeviantArt. I don't know. But yeah, my Flickr is online. If you guys ever want to look at any of the photos, any of the 20,000 photos I've uploaded on Flickr over the last, like, 11 years. Too many. Too many. Were you You mean like Buffy the Vampire Slayer? I've never watched Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I never have. I used to watch Harry Potter music video edits. Well, now all of my fucking recommendations in my... So the more embarrassing things that I've been consuming on YouTube, I've been using my ASMR account because I don't want it to just all show up in my history and clog all my recommendations on my regular YouTube account. So, like, all of my recommendations there have just been, like, anime music videos. Which are so funny. Oh. Wait, what do you mean? Am I kidding? What did we talk? Wait, am I kidding about what? Buffy? Oh, yeah, maybe. Yeah, I've never watched Buffy. I never There's a lot of shows from, like, that era that I just didn't watch. I don't know. I remember the Fowler sisters. I definitely think I probably would like Buffy. But yeah, I never watched it. I never watched any of the shows that were on, like, was it WB? Was that what it was on? I don't remember. But I was a Nickelodeon kid, because it was like, that was right around the time, I was almost like too young at the time. And I never really, like, went and watched back things. But, like, I've never seen, like, Charmed. Never seen, Angel. What's the other one? Bunch of them. Never seen. Never watched. Never watched Vampire Diaries. Yeah. But I also wasn't a Twilight person. So, like, I never really got into, like, vampire things. Like, I was a Harry Potter kid. Like, I was into Harry Potter, Libby was into Twilight. And it's funny now, because I feel like I appreciate Twilight so much more now, and just for the nostalgic reasons. Not like that it's good, because it's not good, but it's hilarious. Like, it's so funny. But my husband just said I can't follow you anymore because of Buffy? Or because of Charmed? What? Wait, I don't think wait, what is... I did not watch Cruel Summer. Oh, that's a new show. I don't watch any new shows right now. Like, I have no idea. Because I don't have cable. And so unless it's, like, on something... Oh, Freeform? What? Wait, you're talking about the new version? Or the old... Was there a new one or an old one? I'm confused. Because I'm searching for things and it says... Series fault. Was there one back in the day, or is it a new show? I don't know. I was into Twilight, ironically. Yeah. Okay, it's current. Yeah, see, like, new shows, like, I've never seen Riverdale or, like, any of those shows, like, at all. None of them. I don't know. I just know that it's based on Archie comics loosely. But yeah, Twilight does get weirder as it goes on. Well, see, because when Twilight came out, I was a freshman in college, and I was a big Harry Potter fan. Like, Harry Potter musical, I stand. Red Vines forever. But I remember my friends in college who, like, kind of knew Harry Potter stuff, but weren't, like, fans of it at the time. They were like, oh, if you like Harry Potter, you'll totally love this book. And, like, they gave me Twilight to read, and I remember starting it, and I was like, I am offended that you think that this is anywhere close to the quality of writing of Harry Potter. Are you kidding me? Like, I was so annoyed. I was so annoyed with it. I was like, are you serious? No. And I couldn't get to it. I couldn't get into it. I couldn't get into the writing. Oh, Sharon, I agree with you. I agree with you. Well, I mean, the thing is, Stephanie Meyer did the weirdest research for this damn book. Like, she literally looked up what the rainiest place in the continental U.S. is. Never been to Forks. Just figured, oh, that's the rainiest place. Okay. Didn't really cooperate with, like, the Quileute Nation when it first came out, and was like, they were not happy with it, with her, like, making them werewolves. And yeah, no, there's a lot of things that are, like, wrong with the way that book that came to be. But yeah, no, Twilight is high-key Mormon propaganda. It truly was. And the thing is, the books were terrible, but the movies just have a certain terrible charm about them. And I firmly stand on the fact that my favorite is the first one. My favorite was the first one, because it's so bad that it's good. Just, it has, like, the indie film charm to it. I don't know. Thank you for the donation, Silver Roxy. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate it. First Twilight came out when I was in 8th grade, so I liked it because I had no taste. See, I was 18, so I was like, no, this is not. And then, because after that point, I got into the Hunger Games. Like, Hunger Games I liked, and that one came out, and I read them in 2011. But the first one, oh, and they all have a good soundtrack. They all have fantastic, it's unfair how good the soundtracks for Twilight are. Like, it's ridiculous how good the soundtracks are. My car doesn't have an aux, so I have a CD binder too. And yes, Tara, I love that Robert Pattinson hates Twilight. I love him. Like, he's great, and just that fact alone is also great. But yeah, the soundtrack, Decode, is so good. Oh, like the entire, what is that whole first soundtrack? I'm gonna look it up. What is the Twilight? Like, Radiohead is on it, and and then friggin' Supermassive Black Hole in the baseball scene. Just chef's kiss track. Well, and it makes sense that the soundtrack was good because the person that did it is also the same person, Alexandra Patsavas, who is the music coordinator for Grey's Anatomy and, like, a ton of other shows. Like, she's a beast of a music supervisor. I love her. But yeah, Decode, Supermassive Black Hole by Muse, The Black Ghosts, Linkin Park, Mute Math, Perry Farrell, Collective Soul, another Paramore song. Oh, right, because I Caught Myself was on it. Blue Foundation was good. Iron and Wine. Like, the whole soundtrack was so good. And it's unfair how good the soundtrack was. I listened to Decode multiple times a week. Right? And I think that's why I like the first one better, Just a Horror Show, because of the director. Like, let's just go to the film. Twilight. Catherine Hardwicke. Like, she's kind of a kooky director. Like, she has interesting, like styles. Like stylistically, she's kind of different. But I really liked the way that they did it, and I feel like they really got the tension right with the first one. Just like the emotions and the tension between the characters. Yes, Olive, the first one is low-key camp. It had that lower, but I mean, it had a lower budget, obviously, but because it was a lower budget, I feel like they really worked better, and they worked harder on the characters themselves. And the blue filter, though, was a bit much. Yeah, she emphasized the emotions rather than the bodies. And honestly, like, when the movie first came out, and everybody was, like, already just thirsting over Robert Pattinson. I had already been thirsting over Robert Pattinson because he was Cedric Diggory. And the scene where he first comes to her room and he has to, like, hold himself back from, like, kissing her, like, that was low-key hot. Like, when it came out, I was like, oh, okay, like, they accomplished that. Like, they really got the mood right for that scene. And I don't think they did anything that was even remotely that, like, tense and romantic later on. Yeah. Well, the second movie was terrible. The second one was... I hated the second one. The second... New Moon was annoying as hell. Like, my sister told me about it. She, like, just gave me the whole rundown of, like, what it was. I'm like, wait, so she just... what? Huh? I hated the second one. The second one was the worst. The scene where he looks like he's gonna puke over the side of her. That one, well, and my favorite, that's one of my favorite bad lip reading videos. If you guys have ever seen the bad lip reading of Twilight, it's my favorite. It's so good. New Moon, the book was also terrible. Depression is spinning through the seasons, Abby. Respect the art. Yeah. Well, the second movie... The movie was bad. Like, and the thing that I didn't like about the book when I first started reading it, I got like 50 pages into it and I was like, I can't handle this. The inner monologue was just so boring. Like, the way that Stephanie wrote that book was to make Bella as bland as possible so that you could just... your name... in any situation. Like, it was just, like, you could just put yourself in any situation because her character was so void of personality, which is why I didn't like it, because I was like, I can't relate to this character because I don't know anything about her. I keep looking in here, and I really look like I have cat ears. This is funny. Bella was so damn boring. Bella was literally just published Your Name. Seriously. Well, and then it got even worse with freaking 50 Shades of Grey, which was just Twilight fan fiction. 50 Shades of Grey was Twilight fan fiction, and then 365 Days was even like... I love Kenny's videos about those. Oh my god. Kenny's videos about Twilight are my favorite. I think those are the ones that I found her from. The Twilight videos. But I love consuming content about Twilight now because it's been so long, and like there is this sense of nostalgia about it, even though I couldn't stand the books. Like I couldn't stand the book that I read and I didn't finish, and I didn't read the rest of them. Wattpad before her time. with a fundamental misunderstanding of BDSM to boot. Yes, oh my god. Freaking 50 Shades of Grey. Parodies? I mean... You mean 50 Shades of Grey? Would I consider those parodies? I mean, because it was... She published it on, like, a fan fiction website, and then when it got, like, picked up to be a book, she, like, changed some things about it so that it wasn't, like, blatantly, like, this is Edward and Bella, I think. But, yeah, I never read 50 Shades of Grey. I just remember, like, my sister and I did a video where we were just reacting to the trailer for the movie. And it's hilarious. Like, we were just like, what is this? And that movie also got, like, the best soundtrack, too. Which is like, why are the worst movies getting the best soundtracks? Huh? How is that fair? How are these terrible movies getting soundtracks that are just great? It's not fair. It's not fair. She was serious about that book. Yeah, Pretty Distracted Now, 50 Shades of... Ew! Your mom read the books. Oh, no. Well, I just remember it was like a long-running joke of, like, when it came out where it's like, ooh, all the moms are reading, this is mom porn, and just, like, them, like, hiding the books and, like, reading them in various places. Like, reading them in secret. But my mom never read. My mom reads memoirs about, like, Dan Rather. Mom reads Dan Rather memoirs. And, like, I think somebody got her Eat, Pray, Love, and she didn't finish it. She didn't like it. But yeah, my mom likes reading memoirs. Because capitalism. Yes. Because she's got to publish to make the money. All right. The real bummer here is that there is so much good fan fiction out there, but what gets... Right? What? I know, right? The fact that there is actually good fan fiction written out there that doesn't get... I mean, and then there's also stuff like My Immortal, which... Do you guys know My Immortal? It's so bad. It's so bad. Oh, boy. My Immortal. Blah. Not the song. Why did you... Of course it's going to come up with a song. Harry Potter-based fanfiction, serial published on fanfiction.net between 2006 and 2007. Though notable for its convoluted narrative and constant digressions, the story largely centers on a non-canonical female vampire character named Ebony Darkness Dementia Ravenway and her relationships with the character of the Harry Potter series, particularly her romantic relationship with Draco Malfoy, culminating in her traveling back in time to defeat the main antagonist of the series, Lord Voldemort. Oh, I love it! Darkness Dementia Ravenway. Alyssa, my friend asked me about that the other day, and they've been reading, like, all of it. The weird alien porn blowing up on TikTok. Oh, My Immortal is so iconic. Oh, boy. Repressed sexuality in American culture is responsible for the trash erotica. Yeah, and honestly, and so one of the weird rabbit holes that my new found just searching the internet for content about Jujutsu Kaisen, I'm like finding these playlists on YouTube that are actually good playlists. Like, not gonna lie, the playlists are good. That are, like, very descriptive and, like, very horny. Let me see if I can find the title of one of them. I was dying laughing. It was too funny. And so, have I read Internet Historian's recreation of said fan fiction? It's hilarious. I don't know, but I should. But, so, because I've been looking at what is going on about blue alien porn, lol. But these these playlists, these POV playlists that people have been making, which is like a whole new kind of weird, like, mixtape horniness. Gotta find it. Where's the title? No. So there's a couple POV. You meet Gojo, Toji, and Sukuna at the club, and they're making you choose between them. And there's another one where it's like the same thing, where it's like meeting the Jujutsu Kaisen dilfs at the club, and you have to pick between them. Very realistic 8K. And I was like, not 8K, 8D, because it's like they put like, they made it like binaural, and I was like, I was dying. The playlist titles are amazing. Like, that one's great. There's another one that just says, oh, wait. No. Oh, damn it. Did I only screenshot that one? I'll have to find it. There's some pretty good ones. I'm fine. I'm breathing. It's fine. Gotta log into the other account because I don't want to log into my account. I am breathing. I am fine. I am home by myself. Where's the other ones? But this was a cute one, actually. Road trip with the first year Jujutsu Kaisen squad. It's just like a friendly, fun time, summertime playlist. I was like, that's cute. But then also in the same the same person uploads getting absolutely destroyed by Toshi Fushiguro. And it's so funny. What's the other one? Getting your guts rearranged by Sukuna slowed. So they just take all the songs and just slow them the hell down. Oh boy. Getting trapped in an elevator with Nanami. Wholesome and then wholesome. This one, the title is so specific. POV, Nanami railed you in the car while waiting for Gojo to finish his mission. VO, slowed. It's too funny. Oh boy. Oh no. The playlists are good though. Like, that's the thing, is the playlists are good. Like, they're not bad playlists. They're just, the titles are hilarious. But then also in those same in those POV videos, people are straight up posting whole like fan fiction in the comments. And they're it's a lot in the comments. So it's a lot. So good night, Josephine. I always get weird ads for like a month if I read fanfic. Don't clear my history. Turns out a lot of pop punk is used in hockey fanfiction. What? No, literally, like, people are writing whole comments of whole fan fictions in comments to go along with these POV videos, like these POV playlists. So people are like listening to these POV playlists while also reading like horny ass comments, and it is so wild to me that I'm like, thank God for VPNs. Yeah, I am still going, Willie. I'm probably not going to be for much longer because I do want to. I'm hungry, but. Wait, what about Letterkenny? I love Letterkenny. Thank you, Ileana. Wait, I love Letterkenny. What about the pop punk thing? Letterkenny's great. When are they coming back with new episodes? Is there a new one coming soon? 9 seasons? What? Did I watch that one? I don't know if I've watched that one. Is that on Hulu? I don't know if I've watched season 9 yet. Huh. To be fair. Oh, the pop punk hockey fans. Wait. Are people writing pop punk hockey fan fictions about Riley and Jonesy? No. No, 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 no. That's what I appreciates about you. Thank you. Wait, who's touring in Portland and Seattle? Letterkenny is? I'm confused. My dad and I agree. Me and my dad that agree on like 6 things politically both love Letterkenny. It's the weirdest common ground. It's true. Wait, the cast of Letterkenny is going on tour? Huh? That's amazing. I love that. Wait, what? What? In March? They're playing at the Paramount? That'll be amazing. What? That'll be dope. I love that. Holy shit, that's so cool. Oh, I found it. People will write fanfic about anything. True. But no, I love Letterkenny. And actually the soundtrack of that show is dope too. I know the guy, one of the music supervisors on it. He's also in a band. Oh shoot, what is his name? No. What is your name? Band. Gotta find it. A band from Vancouver. The lead singer of... That's not their biography. What? I don't even remember the lead singer's name of this band. Oops. I don't... Hey. Oh, the rickshaw. I've been there. Rule 34. Not 36, Willie. It's Rule 34. They never write the fanfics you're looking for. Well, then maybe you need to write it yourself. Thank you, Freckle Fucker. It's a great username. Wait, okay. I was looking about a band. That's what I was gonna do. I was like, what is the name? But yeah, one of the guys that does the music and is the kind of music soundtrack supervisor on Letterkenny is in a band from Vancouver called Actors. They're very good. I like them a lot. I've seen them a couple of times. They have very cool style. They wear all black and they look very cool all the time. Oh, well, I don't fucking remember the lead singer's name, but anyway. Grace and Mamrie are touring again? I know that I think Grace came along to a thing where, right, didn't Elliot go on tour and did a show and Grace was there recently? Didn't you tell me about that, Maya? I don't remember. Where you met Grace and Elliot? I met Grace separate, and then I met Elliot separate. But never met Mamrie. Never met Mamrie. I want to, though. I have her book. At least the first one. But yeah, I've been so unplugged with things. The only stuff that I've been paying attention to has just been local shows, my friends' shows coming up. That's it. Because I can't really even think about Libby was the one who's oh, remember Harry Styles is playing? I was like, oh right, we have tickets to that. Like, I'm not even paying attention to, like, things coming from out of state. Like, my friend Erin was the one who texted me earlier. She's like, the Districts are playing in Seattle. I was like, what? I'm so excited. But, yeah, I haven't been really keeping track of, like, who's touring where or who's coming to town, because I've just been, like, assuming that I'm just going to be able to go see locals and then nobody else, just because that'll be what I'm most comfortable doing. But Mamrie's dog, Beans. I love Beans. Beans is great. Hello in Bothell. Collins on the rocks. Hello. Dude, yeah, time isn't real, and how is it almost August? I know, right? Well, when I saw that the Districts, because they're playing on, like, September 1st, and I was like, wait, that's in, like, a month. Like, are you what? Like, my mom just turned 60 the other day. I'm like, what the hell? Like, how is it already almost... Huh? What? How is it already almost August? I don't know. I've been in this house since February. Yeah, middle of February. Fuck time. Seriously. Just fuck time. Just time doesn't need to... Time is an illusion. You're going to be 31 in a month and a half? Well, I am 32, so I got you beat by a year. 31 was an interesting year, but also, like, because of fucking COVID, so that was 31 for me. But I think I'm going to turn into a pumpkin, because I've been on here for almost 3 hours now. Holy shit. We've just been talking about all kinds of stuff. Anime, weird internet rabbit holes, and MySpace, and live journal. Twilight. So, but yeah, I'm gonna go eat dinner and clean up upstairs, because Josh and I have been so busy this week, because he had this huge Halo stream on Wednesday that he was just, like, so tired. Like, he did it. It was a good show. But it was exhausting, and he was done. So he's jamming with his friends right now. So I'm going to go upstairs and clean some stuff, get some work done, now that I don't have to worry about having a dog in my house, because she's back at home now. But thanks, everyone, for the lively chat. I should do this more often here, because it was fun, and especially if days where I'm like, I can't get a video uploaded, so let's just go live. Because I want to upload twice a week, but this week was just the worst. So wherever you are, if you're in the morning, in the evening, wherever, middle of the night, I hope you have a good one. I hope you're having a good time, and staying safe, and getting vaccinated, because that's super important. I know, like, a buddy of mine knows, like, 4 people who had breakthrough cases of the Delta variant. So, like, that shit's real. So, please be careful. Please be careful. Because it's still very real, still happening. Please be careful. So, yeah. Have a good evening, everyone. Let me make sure that I'm not stopping too early. So, I will see y'all at least on Tuesday. I'm going to go back to Tuesdays and Fridays uploads, because Saturday uploads suck. I don't like Saturday uploads. So Tuesdays and Fridays will be back to normal, and I don't know exactly which video I will be uploading on Tuesday. But in the next week or so, the goal is to have the Jeff Bezos video up in the next couple of weeks, just because scripting is hard. It's hard. I don't like scripting videos, but I'm going to get better at it. So, good night, everybody. I will see you next time. Goodbye.